Thank you for joining me in this video. In this video, we have this equation to solve, all right? Square root of x all over x squared equals to x. We are told to find the solution. You get me? Now, what do? The first step, we have to reduce the fraction to square root of 1 over x equals to x. How did we got that? Now we see at this point, you get me? We use x to cancel itself, okay, from the left hand side, and the same x to cancel x squared, all right? So the whole thing reduces to what? Square root of what? 1 over x equals to x. All right. Now at this point, the point where we have square root of 1 over x equals x, what do we have to do again? We have to simplify the equation. You get me? When we simplify it, okay, we will have 1 over x equals to x squared. How did we simplify it? Now let's say it. At this point of square root of 1 over x equals to x, all right, we square both sides of the equation. Do you get me? We squared both sides, all right, and that really gave us 1 over x equals to what? X squared, because that square we have to cancel out the radical sign. You understand me? So that was how we eliminated the radical sign. Now at this point, you get me, where we have 1 over x equals x squared, all right, what do we have to do? We have to multiply both sides, all right, or we can simply clear the fraction for us to have 1 equals to x cubed. You understand me? Now, do you see that we multiply both sides of the equation by x? Do you get me? Or we can simply say clear the fraction by x, all right, for us to have 1 equals to x cubed. So that just it. Now the point where we have 1 equals to x cubed, all right, we have to what? Swap the sides. Do you get me? We have to swap the sides. Okay, or simply you can raise both sides to 1 over 3. You understand me? Okay, or simply swap the sides of the equation. All right. So after we have swapped, okay, we are left with x cubed equals to 1. All right. So at the point we have x cubed equals to 1, we can take the cube root of both sides, or raise the both sides to the power of what? 1 over 3. You get me? That is just it. Okay, we can take the root of both sides of the equation for us to have x equals to 1, because when we take the cube root of both sides, you get me, actually the 3, the cube, all right, that is the index of x, okay, will be eliminated with 1 over 3. You get me? So that gave us the real answer, which is x equals to 1. Do you get me? So do you see actually, because from the when you check the equation, all right, and when you substitute, okay, from the square root of x all over x squared equals to x, okay, since at this point x is 1, so we substitute 1 whenever we say x, right? So that gives us square root of what? 1 over 1 squared equals to 1. All right, 1 over 1 squared is still 1. Okay, so the square root of 1 is still 1, so the both sides are really verified. Do you get me? Then we have simplified the equation. Normally the value of x is what? X equals to 1. So that is just it. Hope you found this helpful. Please do like, comment, and share my video. Follow my page for more videos. Thank you for watching.